Sometimes there's a crossroads that needs to happen. Sometimes we don't know which direction we're going to go. And this is one of those because somebody on this podcast has a birthday.
That's true.
Stick around. Let's figure out where we're going with this. On this episode of Savor the Burn.
Pow?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems. Welcome to the Savor the Burn podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, W2, and who is sitting across the barrels from me but this guy, Mr. Jonathan. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. How you doing? How you doing, W2?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
I had a little bit of water stuck in my palate.
We have a plan for tonight. I don't know if we're going to get to it or not, though, because somebody had to go and be born.
Oh, wow. Was that me? Yeah, it was me. It's not my... Oh, my goodness. Look at here. What do we got? We got a brown bag with a little bit of red flair.
That didn't quite come out the way it was in my head, I guess. Thank you for being born.
Well,
thank you.
Well,
thank you
you thank my parents for doing the grown-up.
I appreciate you. I appreciate this podcast. And I thought, you know what? We had something on the books and on the schedule to get into today. If we want to,
you watched me scribble those notes out on the notepad.
I did. And I gave you all the details to scribble out on your notepad.
Yeah.
And we can 100% still do that.
I'm down. I'm down to do it.
But we have options.
Yeah, it's my birthday, and I'll review if I want to.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
So happy birthday.
Yeah, well, thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm sure Miss Katie had something to do with it.
Wow.
So, thank you, Miss Katie, as well.
You'll just have to stick with us later on in the week when we get to our bonus, because the bonus might be changed for that as well.
What is that? Rare Character presents Single Barrel Series, Bubbles Wine and Spirits, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. That's Union Station down here. So
that is one of the recent barrel picks that Mike up at Bubbles has done. And his words exactly was, this is easily top 2 barrel picks he's done ever.
Ever? Wow. Well, Mike, you picked a beautiful bottle. Holy smokes.
I have details on it. It is a high rye Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Y'all know me. I'm a big fan of rye.
It's a bourbon, but it's a high rye bourbon.
Oh, okay. Well, hell, I'm a big fan of bourbon. So, yeah, very cool. Thank you.
You are quite welcome.
Yeah. What does this say here? Barrel number K45-288, proof 118.76.
Cast strength.
7-year, 3-month age.
Yes, sir.
Alcohol content, well, we already know the proof, so we don't.
Rare Character is something we haven't gotten into.
Right. So this will be a first for the podcast.
I had to do some homework on them.
I'm gonna keep this for the podcast. I'm not gonna drink it by myself. Why would I? And if Mike from
Shall we get into it now?
you know what? Yeah, let's do it.
We don't have to.
Yeah, let's get into it.
It's your birthday present.
It's my birthday, and I'll do a review if I want to. So I'm ready. Let's do it. You guys ready? You with us? Let's do it.
So
I'll put this over here.
I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into a little bit of this.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm gonna sit here and pause and watch you fight with this wax dip, because I'm excited that it's wax dipped, but they didn't give you much of a...
I mean, it's a beautiful bottle here. It's like extra thick wax.
It didn't give you a white-tailed deer hide...
No, it did not.
Leather
as far as I can tell, no, it did not.
From Garrison Brothers, but
yeah.
Anyway, this is from Rare Character Whiskey. Rare Character Whiskey presents their single barrel series selected by Bubbles Wine and Spirits. And this is their K45 offering.
K45?
I'll get into what that stands for here in a little bit, but this is a bourbon. It is from Kentucky, which makes it a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It is aged 7 years, 3 months. It is from a single barrel, hence the series it's from. It is cast strength at 118.76 proof. Mash bill on this is 51% corn, 45% rye, high rye.
Wow, that is high.
Barley is 4%.
All right.
And it says here, Rare Character Whiskey is a purveyor of fine American whiskey, focused on unique selections tailored to each of our customers and partners. Through special relationships with top distillers across the country, Rare Character has exclusive access to expressions that have never been released to the public. This is their K45 offering, which is a 7+ year Kentucky straight bourbon. K45, while not likely to be the highest rye bourbon you'll ever encounter, I don't know about that. 45% is pretty high.
That's pretty high.
Certainly stands out. With only the minimum amount of corn required to qualify as bourbon, you might expect a spicy flavor due to its 45% rye mash bill.
Yeah.
Aged in a historic warehouse in Kentucky, this barrel code offers an inviting profile with notes of sweet citrus and vanilla. With a pleasant orange peel aroma, you'll also find notes of vanilla, baking spice, and rye bread with a touch of oak present on the nose. With its exceptionally high rye content, this whiskey delivers a long, vibrant finish, bursting with the flavor of orange zest, black pepper, and notes of honey, fresh baked rye bread, bruleed sugar, and cinnamon.
You know, they said orange something, orange zest, orange this, orange that. So I have expectations now. Can you pass the X-Acto blade, please? Because I'm looking to, I'm in my feelings. I'm ready to cut.
And spoiler alert, so I was up looking for a bottle to get. I had a lot of different thoughts in my head, and I was trying to decide on what direction I wanted to get, what you would appreciate and enjoy. And I saw this, and I remember seeing the post about there, and Mike was behind the counter. I'm like, hey, Mike.
Hey, Mikey.
And I'm like, hey, tell me about this one. What do you think of this? And he's like, oh, dude. He goes, seriously, without thinking about it, this is easily in my top 2 barrels I've been
ever
able to
picked.
Picked. And then the other guy behind the counter was like, and if you need a pour of it, follow me on over to the tasting.
And you tried it? What'd you think?
And I may or may not have had a pour.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. I tried.
It's delicious.
This is a little difficult to get through, you guys. So, bear with me. I'm a bear.
It's all right.
That's fine.
We're here for you.
We're here having...
Take as much time as you want.
Having fun. It's my
I'll
birthday.
edit it all down.
I'll take my time if I want to.
3 hours later.
Yeah, you could throw that in there if you want to. 3 hours later. I'm sure that's on there somewhere. Probably better move.
They didn't give you a pull tab of any kind.
No, dude, there is no pull tab. It's just like straight.
I would have swore I saw something.
1/4 inch thick wax, just hatred.
Maybe that's part of the birthday.
Part of yeah.
You know, it's kind of like I think when Ethan was maybe 5 or 6 or so, we went over to my mom and stepdad's for Christmas, and my stepdad thought it would be hilarious and thought Ethan would think it was super funny to wrap a present inside of a present, inside of a present, inside of a present.
Like nesting dolls.
And I'm not exaggerating. I think he did 20 plus.
Oh my goodness.
And about 10 into it, Ethan was like,
not worth
I
it.
Don't want this anymore. And
I don't care what it is. Like, give up. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
And we're just rolling. We're just like, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Hey, Mike, you got any suggestions on how to get this dang thing open? There we go.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, we're gonna wiggle. Yes.
5 hours later.
Right. It only took 5 hours. I will hold it here, give it a twist. Oh, perfect. Here we go. All right, here's the bottle pop. There we go.
That was a nice pop.
That happened. Eureka. Thank you much. You can kind of smell some of that orange that they were talking about from here. So we'll see how it goes. It's pretty. Ain't that pretty? Mm-hmm. Whoops, it's a little strong.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, say that now. It's 18 proof? 118.76 proof?
That's the one.
Yeah, looks like mine's a little strong too. Oh, darn. It's my birthday.
Oh, man.
Natural cork, nice hardwood topper, your classic kind of wine bottle shaped bottle, tall and skinny, round. Well, before we get into this any further, thank you if you're watching on YouTube and Spotify. Click the subscribe and the bell notification on YouTube to stay up to date on all things Savor the Burn. If you're on the audio-only podcast apps of choice, thank you again for joining us there. We definitely appreciate it. If you want to know more about this bottle and many, many others that we've done, probably 300 plus at this point, check out savortheburn.com. Find it in the liquor cabinet. And we also do plenty of cocktails too. So, go on there if you're looking for inspiration on your cocktails. Either way, share this episode and any of the others that pique your interest with your fellow whiskey enthusiast, friends, family, and cohorts of questionable virtue, whatever. I don't know.
Sort of get it on the nose.
I don't know. It's got that, we said that there was a pour we did a little bit ago that also had that little something that that Doc Holliday, pistol whiskey review that we did. This has it as well. It's like Runts candy.
This is not finished in anything, but I feel like I'm getting on the nose a little bit of that apple sherry.
Apple sherry.
Kind of like your Oloroso sherry finish, kind of.
It doesn't nose like 118 proof. And what was the...
there's some nice fruit.
You said the rye...
There's some nice fruit on the nose.
The rye percentage in the mash bill, I don't remember what you said it was, but it was like 45.
51 corn, 45 rye, 4 barley.
You would think that it would have pinched the ever-loving hell out of your nose, but I'm just not getting that. That's cool, though. Yeah, so there's some rye, or Runts candy, some apple sherry.
Vanilla?
I think, vanilla. And... like the note said there in the intro, or in the beginning anyway, there's orange zest.
I might say just a hint of white chocolate.
I could see that. I could see some white chocolate in here. Real quick, what kind of spices? Whoops, that's not how you spell white chocolate. If any. I mean, just because it's
I'm really not getting a whole lot of baking spice.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, there's still kind of that Runts candy, some apple sherry, like you said.
There
vanilla,
is a little bit of a sourdough.
You think
rye.
sourdoughs?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'll put it down here.
But I'm getting more citrus and vanilla over anything else, and maybe some red fruit.
Red fruit. Okay. Like raspberries.
Yeah.
Red fruit. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. There's the proof. And that kind of, Runts hard candy thing followed through.
It is kind of a hard candy sweetness.
Yeah.
There's definitely there's definitely a proof to it.
Mm-hmm. But the apple sherry followed it right into the.
Are you getting that
right
also?
into the palate? Yeah, I am.
And there is.
I am.
There is no cask finish on this, so there's not. It's not like there's a sherry finish or anything else. Is there a little bit of a honey?
Honey, yeah, honey, like a wildflower.
Or maybe honeycomb cereal. Little bit of a sugary sweetness, cereal sweetness with a hint of honeycomb. I'm a bear.
Telling you gotta listen to that record.
See what I did there?
Gotta listen to that album. You got to. You don't know what we're talking about? Talking about Beazelfeast. Their new to us anyway, album that they just released.
Bruleed white sugar.
Bruleed white sugar. I'm gonna tool the spelling on this. Yeah, you know what? This is ours. This is our review. So I'll put in like red apple skin.
So I said I got a small pour of this at Bubbles. Mm-hmm. My very first thought on the pour I had.
Yeah.
And that bottle was about half down, and no telling how long it had been open. So it had properly had time to breathe. Mm-hmm. But my initial thought on late nose
Take the water.
And palate was...
Thank you.
And don't hate me for this. but my first thought was a hint of strawberry.
Well, like I said in other reviews, I don't always pick up on strawberry because I'm not a fan, so it doesn't really show up on my register. It should be on my radar because I just don't like it. I don't.
Fresh crack, though, I'm getting more of an apple and red berries in general. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting the strawberry that I got on the palate. Now that it's actually sat there and breathed a little bit,
it does have a lot to offer on the palate. There's lots of stuff going
There's
on.
a lot of vanilla custard that is rolling.
Really, you're getting vanilla custard on palate?
I'm getting vanilla custard on palate. Late nose through early finish. Vanilla custard.
Bottle presentation, it's got an annoyingly thick wax dip there up on the tip. But
I don't know if that adds to or takes away from.
It kind of takes away a little bit, but I'll respect it enough to let it alone because they put a wax dip on there to keep it sealed. Beyond what the cork can provide.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And I don't know what the physics are.
Well, and you can see there is a little bit of a ridge there in the glass, so it's not like you could just strong arm twist it.
I tried, but my weakling hands couldn't exactly muscle through that noise. All that to say, though, it's like it's a tall, skinny. Well, it's not super skinny like a High West bottle, but it's a taller, skinny, circular. For those of you on the audio only, whiskey bottle. Not a huge punt, but it's a fairly thick punt, or a bottom, I'm sorry. Punt is kind of dished, whatever. But that front label, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. With a shot of Union Station and the Kansas City's cityscape back in the background. The gloss treatment
on there,
there's gloss.
It's textured.
It's like textured, so, kind of a gradient kind of gloss. It's more high gloss towards the top.
It really looks like a piece of art.
It really is beautiful.
It kind of is.
It really is beautiful.
Our good friend Brandon Cummins with High and Wicked. I know he follows our podcast. Maybe giving him a shout out. Maybe we can get him to throw us a comment because he does comment from time to time on here. I'm really kind of curious to find someone that can help dive a little deeper into the brand that how did they put it? Rare Character Whiskey is a purveyor of fine American whiskeys. I'm not saying they're exactly like High and Wicked, but when I read that, I immediately thought of High and Wicked because they seek out and they source really, really exceptional barrels, orphan barrels, or from distilleries, and then they blend them and do their thing to them to make their unique expressions. I feel like Rare Character is a similar type of product, and I'm hesitating saying distillery because
we don't know.
We don't know
what we don't know.
I don't think they are a distillery because if they were a distillery, they would not describe themselves as a purveyor of fine American whiskeys. To me, that says, and you go on, focused on unique selections tailored to each customer through special relationships with top distillers. So they're working with distilleries across the country. They're getting their hands on barrels that are not released and not available to the public. They're not saying who, so there's no telling.
The answer's right here on the back.
But just real quick though, but we do know that this is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, so we know that it was distilled, it was aged, and it was distilled, it was barreled, aged, and bottled in the state of Kentucky. Yeah. We know that based off of what it is categorized as. Yeah. So anyway, what is on the back? Because I have not had a chance to look at it.
It's a kind of parchment, kind of whatever back here. Single barrel series. It says purveyor of rare whiskeys. Is the title headline. Rare Character Whiskey Company was born out of, and I'm guessing the pronunciation here, the last name is Moix, so I'm thinking Moy. So Rare. So I'll start over. Rare Character Whiskey Company was born out of Pablo Moy's love for collecting rare and distinctive whiskeys. After 2 decades of purchasing single barrels for his own bars and restaurants, he has developed a unique insight into the industry and has forged special relationships with top distillers and distilleries. So to me, that tells me he's not distilling his own spirits.
Yep.
And that's fine. He's just, he buys it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Where were we here? They have offered him one-of-a-kind access to their private warehouses. And for this series, Moy has found and procured barrels unlike anything else out there. This limited release showcases the time-honored traditions of American whiskey making, back when products were still produced the old-fashioned way. So is that tobacco spit and, fish mullet in there? Rare products were still produced the old-fashioned way. Rare Character whiskey is for connoisseurs who should pick only the most memorable occasions to sip these fine whiskeys that have never been released before and will never be released again. So once again, dude, thank you. Like, it's these super unique experiences that I live for nowadays.
And that is the aspect that when I saw this and I'd already decided that this is what I wanted, but then I got a taste of it. I'm like, this is pretty good.
Yeah. And it is super unique. Distilled February 21st of 2018. Bottled May of 2025.
Okay. Less
specific on the date, but we still got the month. We're good. Mash bill 5145.4. What'd you give it on the nose? We had there was some of that Runts candy, some apple sherry that you picked up immediately, vanilla and something I didn't write down the and because I was busy writing.
Let me just flip the script because this is your birthday bottle. What did you give it on the nose?
On the nose, I gave it a 4 even. I was wowed. It had a lot to offer. Like I was saying, there's orange zest on top of everything that I already did. You picked up some white chocolate. I thought that was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Sourdough light is what I wrote down. Like, it's not like a full-on sourdough, not like a super oppressive, heavy sourdough thing like we got from the Leopold Brothers 3-chamber rye, if you remember that episode. And red fruit. After you said it, I'm like, I get it. I get it. I don't know how else to say it. It's really good, and I was wowed by it. So yeah, I gave it a 4 even right there. How about you?
Very nice. I'm not far away from you. I'm 4 1/4.
4 1/4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take it. Moving on to the palates, there's the Runts hard candy sweet kind of followed through into the palate. The apple sherry carried through. Vanilla custard was late nose all through the palate and worked its way into early finish. We'll get to finish here in a minute. Wildflower honey, we thought, showed up. There was a sugary sweetness from a honeycomb cereal kind of thing, which I do agree with. Bruleed white sugar kind of caught me off guard, but reverse kind of engineering it mentally, I think I agree. Orange marmalade, if I can read my own handwriting here, goodness. I'm sorry that you have to read this before you put it on the website. But, like the old saying goes,
flavor of love.
It is what it is. Hey, it's for the podcast.
I'm happy to do it.
So, yeah, I came in on the palate at 4 1/4. I bumped it up a little bit.
All right.
So I was happy with that.
Well, I am rocking steady with my 4 1/4.
Keeping with the 4 1/4? So okay.
We met.
I came up to your standards.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, dude.
Very tasty, very unique, very interesting. Yeah, fuck. You know what? I'm tasting the strawberry.
Did you?
Yeah, I put a couple drops of water in there. Wow, holy shit. I was not expecting that. Pardon the French.
Hopefully that's not a bad thing.
I'll deal with it because 118 proof. 118.76 proof.
I just thought it was just so unique that I was just like,
I'm wondering
because that ran through my mind. I'm like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't get this because I'm getting a little bit of a strawberry.
Well, it's not just that. If it were a strawberry liqueur, I'd be like, do you even know me, dude? What the hell? But no, this is it's not just that.
This has way more than that.
I added 3 drops of water to that because it's 118 proof, and I think I had like roughly 3/4 ounce pour left in my glass here.
Jennifer, you're not gonna believe this. This mother effer got me a bourbon that tastes
it's like strawberry extract. WTF? W2. Moving into the finish. Like you said, the vanilla custard that showed up late in the nose and was all over the palate that moved in early on the finish. I told you we'd get back to it. I think the kind of mixed candy, the hard candy, the Runts hard candy, sweet, is still there. It carried through. So is the apple sherry influence that you had brought up. Red fruit, red apple skins, like the kind of bitter, tangy red apple or apple skins. Maybe it's not red specifically, but it's apple skins. If you know, you know. And the red fruit, just kind of the all-enveloping kind of red fruit, the strawberries, the red raspberries, those kind of things.
There is so much all over this.
And the licorice was there early.
Yeah, there's so much all over this that if this was a finished bourbon in a sherry cask or whatever, I'd go, yep, that makes sense. We're getting all this, and this is not finished. It aged in a barrel. They did not put it in a second barrel to finish it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And
it's a single barrel cask strength.
In Kentucky. You're right.
Single barrel cask strength. So they dumped this and
bottled it?
Lightly filtered it and bottled it.
There's no cloudiness. There's really there's a couple different things, sediments in here, but it's really not a lot.
But for being an unfinished straight bourbon, there's so much that I'm getting that makes me go, are you sure this wasn't finished in something?
Yeah.
That to me, that's what leans into this is a very unique.
It is super unique
barrel.
To find something that is so strawberry forward after a few drops into the whiskey glass, and after 30, 35-ish minutes, however long, of just kind of breathing. And I still like it. Yeah, it's got to be super unique.
So what did you give it on the finish?
On the finish, all that to say, on the finish, I gave it a 4 even. I'm still wowed by it. I probably could have brought that up to 4 1/4 because after getting the 3 drops of water in there and seeing what it can do with just that, and still keep my interest and still keep me happy with all that damn strawberry, I'm a little extra wowed by that. But yeah, anyway, so that was after the water was added. This is pre-water edition scores. How about you? Where are you at?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. What do you got?
You're not gonna believe this.
2.5.
My finish came up.
Your finish came up.
My finish came up.
I mean, that's a wow in and of itself. Wow, okay.
I was at 4 1/4 on the palate. I came up to 4.5.
All right, 4.75.
I love the finish on this. All the flavors and all the notes that are there on the finish. There's so much sweetness, and because of the proof,
and different kinds of sweetness, multiple kinds of sweetness.
Because of the proof, there's a wonderful Kentucky hug that just slow tapers right on out. I mean, it wraps its arms around you and just leans in. Long
Kentucky hug.
So I came up 4.5.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, 4.75. So we talked about the bottle presentation a little bit, but not a whole lot.
4.75.
It's 4.5. I'm just messing with you. Anyway, so I really do enjoy this. I think the only way to make it better would be put it in a box or put it in a bag and then put it in a box.
I put it in a bag.
Right,
tissue paper.
Right, the way it came to me, it was in a bag. It had a little bit of red tissue to it that I kind of half bit into.
I saw it.
I full on bit into it.
Y'all saw that, right?
Yeah, right.
I didn't imagine that.
I can't. I can't take it back. I done did it. So I gave it a 4.5. How about you?
I came in at 4.0.
4.0, 4 even. All right, all right. You were wowed, but not really, and then some.
It's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah.
It is wax dipped.
Wax dipped, gold. Or is that more champagne? Yeah, more champagne.
More champagne.
Yeah.
It's
champagne metallic.
It's well worthy.
Yeah, wow worthy.
But it's
and leave it at that.
But it's a standard wow.
Mm-hmm. And when we're doing our rating scores,
is it wow standard? I don't know.
Wow standard. It is wax dipped.
It is wax dipped.
Yeah, it could be a wow standard. I don't know.
I did enjoy watching you fight with it. That right there should have been worth an extra quarter point on it.
Yeah, on your end, I'm like, look at this mother effer. Look at him go.
Joke's on you, bitch.
Happy birthday to me. And
it's a standard wow for me.
Standard wow. I can see that.
It's wax dipped. I think the label is beautiful. I love the gloss
stunning.
and the texture treatment on there. Mm-hmm. And from what I've been told, with Rare Character, one of the appeals of using Rare Character to do a single barrel is everything from here up. Mm-hmm. You can do with whatever the F you want.
Really?
Yeah, you can do anything on that top. It's not quite half. It's more than a third.
Yeah, it's like 40%, the top 40%.
Yeah, 45% maybe.
So I mean, you could use the
and then you get your name selected down there along with whatever you do up here. Mm-hmm. And it can be whatever. So knowing that, this label really becomes a very unique expression of whoever is picking it.
Yeah. And, should that be something Savor the Burn looks into for our first barrel pick?
Maybe.
Or do you think what we think, and we should find something local to use for our first barrel pick?
I mean, that's super appealing to me.
The Patreons help make that happen.
For a couple reasons, but this might also be an opportunity
in the
something
future,
to look into.
Yeah, super cool.
So one of the things, so I went out to Rare Character's website, trying to figure out and find some information on theirs.
RareCharacterWhiskey.com.
It is, yep. How I landed on, they have an entire section on their website for their single barrel series. They probably have 30 different offerings in their single barrel series. There's so many. The only way I was able to finally connect the dots and put it together was the barrel number here starts with a K45.
K45, yeah.
As I was looking and scrolling through all the different options and my head was swirling and which one of these is the one, it clicked. And that was actually one of the options. There's so many variations on it. They have a 10-year. They have an 8+ year. They have a 6-year. They have a finished in this and that and a bunch of other things. But one of them that was listed was K45. And then I got looking at that and was like, and it was listed as a 7+ year Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And so anyway, I finally was like, that's it. So anyway, they have a lot of different offerings, and there's probably price points.
Oh, there's got to be
on what those
the
are.
The price difference between a 6-year and a 10-year and a 7.3, and versus a 5.
It's gonna vary.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And then what's in it? What was it finished in?
Talking with Mike and I don't remember his name, but the other guy there at Bubbles.
No disrespect, you know who you are.
And by the way. Mike did tell me to pass along to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, well.
So,
thank you, Mike. We've already gotten into all of the scores. 0 to 5 rating, 4 categories, nose, palate, bottle, presentation, finish. Those are out of order. Deal with it. And added up out of a possible 20, we divide that number by 2, and that's how we get our 0 to 10 rating. So, for me, in my house, I got it locked in at 3 3/8. I'm sorry, 8 3/8, not 3 3/8. Goodness.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, 8.375.
I feel bad if that's
right. Yeah, I got stuck on the 3.7.
Did I say there's a birthday bottle? I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I think it's the home bar, the Savor the Burn Studios bottle. WTF? Holy smokes! So, how about you, W2? Where are you at?
8.5.
8.5.
Yep.
All right.
Right there with you.
It's a very interesting bottle.
You love seeing me squirm and always ask me if you had 10 bottles of this.
I was looking forward to asking.
What would you make with this?
I was looking forward to asking you that question because this thing is so.
This episode's about you.
This is about me, and really every episode is all about me. It's the me show. Jonathan Show. Anyway, so I would start, because what I like to do with a whiskey when I want to see what it can do, I like to start with an old fashioned, kind of go from there. I think with a strawberry on here, if there were such a thing as a white chocolate bitters or a white chocolate additive of some kind, I would throw that into the cocktail with it, because you can go into the candy aisle and look and see, like, there's raspberry white chocolate, strawberry white chocolate, strawberry dark chocolate. So I do have dark chocolate bitters, and I've also got Aztec chocolate bitters.
Oh yeah,
and I think Aztec chocolate bitters would work great with this one here. I'm not sure adding
Mexican spice.
I'm not sure if adding cherry to this would be the right idea.
Yeah.
But like adding cinnamon to this, and like, I don't know.
A dehydrated orange slice.
In the cocktail, not only as garnish, but in the cocktail, letting that kind of soak up and enjoy the thing. Like we said earlier, this is so versatile. It could go one of 100 different ways. With the high rye content on this, might want to try it in a Manhattan.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Why not? I mean, it's my bottle.
Yeah.
So, if you want to know more about what the single barrel series of what a Rare Character has to offer, go to rarecharacterwhiskey.com. And if you want to find them on socials, it is at Rare Character Whiskey. Do you have any final thoughts?
I liked it.
I liked it too. That's my final thought, because it's my birthday.
Thank you for being born.
Hey,
I
you know what?
appreciate that.
Blame my parents. I didn't ask to be born, but I was born.
Well,
so here I am. Out of, one of, 4.6 billion swimmers at the time, here I am. And you're stuck with me, warts and all.
I'm appreciative of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And my feelings on appreciative of being born at a certain time, at a certain age, and all the things. And so, so no matter who you are, where you are, whose birthday it is, and who you're drinking with on said birthday, never forget, keep on burning.